Hello everyone and welcome to this week's episode of the Ratliff Mandolins production diary. And what a poor work week this promises to be. Of the 5 work days in a week, Monday through Friday, 4 of my work days this week have interruptions scheduled, either a dentist appointment or a doctor's appointment or a visitation from somebody that's scheduled. And they all seem to be scheduled somewhere between 1 and 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Therefore, breaks the day in 2, and it just promises to be one of those weeks where I spin my wheels and don't really get much done. It seems like this happens an awful lot every year between Thanksgiving and New Year's Eve, and maybe some of you guys that do this same kind of work or have a business where you're self-employed. I wonder if other people run into this, because it's been enough in my career to notice that, boy, between Thanksgiving and New Year's Eve, there's a whole lot of frustration and everything else trying to get work done. Now, we'll see how it works out this year. Anyway, what I do have scheduled on my job jar list for this week is number 1, I want to get final coats of finish on these 2 mandolins. Last week we got Blvd coats on them, but this week I'd like to get final coats of finish on them. This is a master model. There's going to be a lot of sitting and sanding and cleaning, and more coats than the satin finish that goes on a country boy. So this is a labor intensive thing, and that'll take up 2 or 3 days of my short work week already. And then if I have, by the time it's all said and done, 2 minutes to rub together, we're going to take this mandolin right over here and put strings on it. But we'll see how that works out. As it is right now, I have to run to the bank and do half a dozen other little jobs before I can sit down and start sanding on this thing. So I'm going to get my work week started, and come along with me and we'll just see how far along we get. It is now Thursday, and the work week has went exactly like I predicted it would. And I thought, well, I'll shoot just a little bit of video and share with you guys how things went. But I get to work 2 or 3 hours in the morning and eat lunch, and then pretty much the day collapses as I'm called away to do this, that, or the other. And that's been the way it's been every day this week so far, and today is going to be the same way, I think. But what I have got done this week is this R5 Master model now has all of the final coats of finish on it. It is completely done, I hope, and we're just going to let it hang there and cure for a little while. And the A-style mandolin has had all of the finish applied except for what I hope will be the last coats of satin on this thing. So that's going to be my big goal today, is to sit down and clean this one up and make sure everything is the way I want it to be, and then get the last coats of finish on it. And tomorrow, although I do have some visitors that are supposed to come by tomorrow afternoon, I'm going to tackle this R4, it's the oval hole with the pickup in it. And we're going to see how far we can get tomorrow on putting the strings, hardware and strings on this one. And that's going to pretty much finish up my work week. Whatever I don't get done with this, if I get done with this tomorrow, I'll play you a tune on it. And if not, we'll wait till next week to do that on the next episode. So for now, I'm going to sit and sand on this mandolin, and we'll see how tomorrow goes. Okay, I've done my final sanding, and I now have the last coats of finish going on this A-style mandolin. Okay, it's Friday afternoon, well past quitting time. It's been another one of those busy days with a lot of interruptions, visitors, and phone calls. I didn't get as much done to this mandolin as I wanted to get done. You saw that I got the keys put on, and I got the tailpiece put on, and of course I got all the fretwork done and everything's cleaned up. I even got the bridge or the nut mostly made. And really all that's left is to do the warranty card and stuff like that. The bridge fitting has been done on the top itself, but we still need to arch the bridge top and put the notches in it and stuff. But like I said, it's well after quitting time, and I'm getting tired, and I have learned from years of experience, when you get tired, you best quit working, because you're going to let a screwdriver slip or something, and you're going to do more damage than you can fix. So it's time for me to quit on this and just pick up Monday. I would like to have played it for you, but we'll just play it for you in next week's episode. Chances are pretty good that we'll ship this thing out of here. Well, I still got to engrave the tailpiece too. So we'll probably ship this thing out Tuesday or Wednesday this week, depending on, or next week, depending on the weather. And so anyway, that's where we're at. Come back on the next episode of the Ratliff Mandolins production diary. Look forward to seeing you then. Thank you so very much for staying with me all the way through to the end. If you haven't before, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button and all like that. And I really appreciate any support you can send that way. And we'll look for you next week.